What's up, Internet? It's the dumbass Panicos Gaming, and we're back in Legends Arceus. Why was I in here? I must have... Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and return back to town real quick. But yeah, we're just gonna do a little chill hunt in Legends Arceus. This probably won't get uploaded to YouTube unless I, like, get something. Honestly, I don't remember if I uploaded the last one where I got something. I don't remember if I even made a highlight for that. You know what? I didn't make a highlight for that because it was so, like... I just felt so defeated by the time I got to that point that I, like, didn't even care. I mean, I cared, but there was just, like, no good reaction there. It wasn't like, oh my god, I got it. It was like, oh, thanks, finally. And I just kind of moved on. Alright. But yeah, we're just gonna do a chill hunt. A lot of information has come out about Scarlet and Violet, so that's awesome. I'll probably talk about it, but I'll probably go back over it tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do oh hey, I don't have to worry about that anymore because I got one finally. Oh, this reminds me. Sorry, give me 1 second. This is something I should have pulled up. Oh, right. This is like the old one. Can I change it to... Oh, cool. Okay, I don't care about it, though. That's not the one I use anymore. I went to, like, the old site for my, tracking my Pokedex stuff, my living dex, my shiny dex. Oh, wow, sorry, I don't know, my nose has been, like, extra runny recently. I think just because it's gotten a lot colder. So, I know I, like, sniffle all the time on stream anyways. But if it's, like, especially bad today, that's why, because it's colder. Here, let me actually do something about that. Alright, nothing like the good old tried and tested, blow your nose into a napkin. Anyways, I wanted to pull this up because I need to see what stuff do I still need, like, alternate forms for. I assume Pachirisu, I think, is one, right? Yes, Pachirisu's one. I have no idea which one I need, to be honest, but don't worry about that in the future. I know I need Turtwig and Grottle, like, at all. Another Pachirisu. I don't think I need Yanma. Krogunk. I think Krogunk is one that I need, right? Yeah, Krogunk and Toxicroak. I need the, female, or just the alternate sex versions. Psyduck? I don't think Psyduck has one, right? I don't see it if it does. Let me just... Sorry, turning down the music. Or turning down the audio on my end just a tad, and then turning down the music a tad as well. It sounded like it got significantly quieter, even though I didn't change it that much. Might just be the song, though. Okay, so we'll go up here, I guess. No unknown, but oh well. We'll check these, come down here, and then we'll hit Krogunk, I guess. Because nothing else here I really need. Hey, what's up, Reverse? Welcome back. Sorry, I didn't see if that message came in a little bit ago. But yeah, a lot of information came out about Scarlet and Violet. Fortunately, it's been a couple days since I last streamed because I've just been taking the time off. And the reason why that's fortunate is because the original, like, leaks about breeding, both, like, the, when, like, the leaks were first happening a long time ago, as well as now that people actually have copies of the game in hand, was that breeding was basically non-existent. The more recent one was basically saying Basically, you only get eggs from the picnic mechanic, which is true. But the way I described it, it sounded really not good. Like, really miserable. But it has actually... People have basically confirmed that basically, the picnics are just a mobile... and the picnics are basically just a campsite from Sword and Shield. A little bit different, I guess. But yeah, the picnics are basically just going to be a mobile daycare center. Is the only difference, really. And actually, you don't even have to run around to collect eggs, or for eggs to, like, spawn. Not to hatch. You still have to run around to hatch. Kind of have to run around to hatch them. There's a couple different methods for it. But the best way is still to run around with the egg in your party. But in... like, for the eggs to spawn, like, instead of, you know, talking to the daycare lady or whatever, basically you can just idle and they'll just, like, generate, and then they can actually stack. So something that I've mentioned that I've actually wanted was the ability to collect multiple eggs at once. So if multiple eggs hatch in between, like, since the last, or multiple eggs are generated since the last time you went to collect them, you would actually be able to pick up multiple eggs, whereas at least in Sword and Shield currently, it's just there will always only be one. But yeah, so basically the breeding seems like it's actually going to be even better in Scarlet and Violet, which is awesome. Which was like my biggest concern. I was actually really sad because when people were first talking about it after getting their hands on the game, they were like, yeah, no, it sucks. It's like, oh no. But then people actually tested it and went, no, actually it's fine and possibly even better. You managed to jailbreak your 3DS? Nice. I could make these guys run off, but I don't really care enough. This is just a very laid-back shiny hunt. If I don't get anything, I don't want to deal with her. I'm surprised none of that hit me. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of information about the new games, finally. Which, I mean, isn't surprising. The game got, people got early copies of it. Just because some stores, I think in Spain, funnily enough, broke street date on it. And so, and then a couple days ago, maybe like 3 or something like that, someone actually ripped the files from the cartridge, and so they uploaded it to the internet. So people have been able to start data mining the game and stuff. One thing that I hadn't thought about that may actually have pushed me back in towards actually buying both copies of the game. I can't even believe I'm saying that. So there's these, like, Paradox Pokemon, which in the past I've talked about, there's supposed to be, like, a past and a future form of Gallade. That's what I thought, at least I read from the leaks. And then we saw Armarouge, or Rouge, or however you're supposed to say it, and Ceruledge. And it was like, oh, obviously that's what those are. So it's not a Paradox form. So I thought that wasn't even a thing. It turns out that, oh no, there's also like a hybrid between Gallade and, I guess I can go check for Unown real quick. There's like a hybrid between Gallade and Gardevoir, and it's also a robot. And it's like the future form, which is very weird. I'm actually a lot happier about the decision that I made much earlier about picking up Scarlet instead of Violet, because while the legendary for Violet does look cooler, and like some of the stuff about it seems cooler, the like Paradox Pokemon, I think they're actually called Paradox Pokemon in game, but basically the ancient forms that are in Scarlet look a lot cooler to me than the future forms that are in Violet. Anyways, what I was going to get to, which I don't think I actually ever said, is that those things, oh, nice, we got another one. Those things you will not be able to breed for. You won't be able to shiny hunt them by breeding, which is a massive shame, because another thing is, there is no indicator that a Pokemon is shiny. Other than that fact that it is, well, in the overworld. In battle, when you like start a battle with it, the effect will go off and stuff. But in the overworld, like in this game, there is, or unlike in this game, there is no indicator of that. There is no like sound effect. There is no particle effect that goes off. It's kind of really stupid. Let's see, for sure. Hippopotas, Skorupi, Teddy Ursa. I think I do need a Tangela, because I need a Tangrowth, or another Tangrowth. Another Hippopotas. And yeah, we'll check out Swinub too. But yeah, so because you can't breed for those Pokemon, I will have to have like the version of the game. So I'll have to have, well, you can do it in co-op, but I don't want to be beholden to that just to get those Pokemon. And actually, yeah, trying to shiny hunt in co-op like that, that's going to be miserable, I think. Or it might be fine, but it's going to be a problem with, you know, if I just want to be like, hey, I want a shiny hunt. It's like, oh, I have to organize a session with a friend. So yeah, I might actually be picking up both copies of the game. God damn it. I am like so disappointed with myself that I'm going to do that, but I am going to do it. It's just so fucking nice being able to back a save file from cartridge to SD card on PC to, yeah, being able to, the fact that you can't back up your saves for Pokemon is so fucking, like on the Switch, is just so dumb. Like, I know that somewhere in their heads, they're like, oh, people are gonna, you know, find some way to abuse it to clone Pokemon or, you know, whatever. And you know what? They're probably not completely wrong, but also, how about you just let us back up our fucking files, guys? It doesn't fucking matter. I mean, fuck, we saw with BDSP, people are gonna do that shit anyways. So just, like, stop being insane about it, please. Oh, hey, speaking of Teddy Ursa, I can probably, yeah, I'll run these off. The Teddy Ursa Community Day was in Pokemon Go today. And news that will surprise no one, I got not a single shiny out of that, but in defense of the game, I can't believe I'm defending Pokemon Go after my recent experiences, but I didn't really try too hard. I think I probably only saw like 10 unique Teddy Ursa, so there probably wasn't going to be a shiny there, but still a little disappointed. But it's whatever. Oh. You guys want to run away, please? Just stop spawning too. Alright, I think we're good. But yeah, I'm so glad breeding's still gonna be fine. I was so worried having not heard anything about it, other than the leaked information that came kind of early on, and then once the game actually was like available to anyone, even though it wasn't supposed to be, obviously, when people were saying, oh yeah, no, there's no breeding, it's like, oh no, why? Or there's breeding, but it wasn't, you know, it didn't seem like it was going to be useful. But especially with there not being any shiny effect in the overworld. They are shiny. So like, say if you know, if you see a shiny Marill or a Zurill. I think a Zurill was one of the first shiny Pokemon people found, actually. Besides the one that Cerebi supposedly saw during their preview. But yeah, like, that thing will obviously be green. So you'll be able to, like, visually tell, but, like, for something like, say, you know, Garchomp or something, which I believe Garchomp is confirmed in the game, I want to say. Yeah, it's just, you don't want to do it like that. So thank God there's breeding, but I'm not going to have a choice with the Paradox Pokemon. So I believe I did see that Oh, something else with the breeding stuff. So yeah, you can idle. So you don't have to run around for eggs to spawn. You do have to run around from the hatch, or you have to put them in an incubator. I don't really know how the incubator stuff works. And honestly, I'm kind of at the point where I'm just going to wait for the game to be out before I dig into it too much, because I'm not too worried about that mechanic. I'm probably just going to run around to hatch everything, but... but yeah, in theory, you can use the incubator as well. I might use that a little bit during the playthrough, but for shiny hunting, I'm not really going to do much of that. Do I care about anything else here? Nah, okay. Just go ahead and reset. Yes, people can and will be hacking mods if you could back up your save file, but it's just nature of the beast. Yeah, it's just like... hacking and shit is gonna happen anyways. You know, maybe somehow letting you... Like, that's the thing. It's not even about, like, the hacking stuff. Like, let me just make a cloud save of my fucking file at the very fucking least, so that way, if my Switch gets stolen or something, I can copy my fucking save back to my new Switch. You know? Like, you don't even have to, like, let people have, like, usable access to the cloud save other than to copy it into a game, you know? And, like, yes, in theory, somehow you might be able to clone your Pokemon doing that or some shit, but compared to all the hacking and stuff, it's meaningless. Ideally, you'd be able to just make, like, a normal backup to an SD card or something, but I think at this point we can accept that Game Freak's never going to do that because it's fucking Game Freak, so... But what was the other thing? There was something else I wanted to touch on. Oh, with the shiny hunting. I believe I saw that it was confirmed that there are going to be mass outbreaks again. I have no idea if we're going to be able to reset those like you could before this game got updated. So we'll just have to see with that. But I mean, either way, that's going to be basically the only way to shiny hunt for the mass outbreak Pokemon, or the paradox Pokemon rather. You can store Pokemon in home that can be backed in cloud. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Yeah, not even kind of. I mean, I guess that is kind of a cloud save by the nature of it, but that's not ideal, and that doesn't help with, like, say, you know, if something happens before home gets updated for Scarlet and Violet, you know? You're just up shit's creek without a paddle at that point. It's like, okay, cool, go fuck myself, I guess. Okay, so Shinx is Cascoon. I can never remember which of these Wurmple evolutions is the evolution line that I need. Okay, I have Cascoon and Dustox. Actually, I have a Beautifly too, so I just need Wurmple and Silcoon. I feel like I never see Silcoon in these. I wonder if Silcoon even can be in these, because I feel like I've never seen it. But yeah, so we'll go to Luxio, Abra, yeah, Pikachu, I need a couple extra shinies. Baniri, I need shinies at all. Pikachu, Staravia, I believe I do need those for the alternate sex forms, don't I? Where the fuck is it? Yes. Yeah, I need that, like, entire evolution line. Alright, here we go. Also, something else that's kind of up in the air with how the mechanics work right now is stuff like Weirdeer and Overquill. They're in the files for the game. So when Pokemon Home is updated for the games, they will be transferable. We aren't sure yet because Qwilfish and Stantler are in the game as well. And I believe they're, like, confirmed in the game. Like, not just as a transfer Pokemon, but you can actually catch them in-game. But we don't know, at least as far as the last time that I checked the Pokemon League stuff, which was yesterday, We don't know yet if you'll be able to, hold on. Okay, we'll just move on. If you'll be able to evolve Quillfish and Weirdeer, or evolve Quillfish into Overquill or Stantler into Weirdeer, because they're, to evolve them in this game, you have to use, I believe, like, what was it? Psy Shield Dash or some shit that Stantler has? I have to use, like, Agile Style 20 times of that in order to evolve it. And obviously, like, the new games aren't going to have the Agile or the Strong Style, so we don't know if they're going to update that so it's just any version, or if you just won't be able to evolve them. It's kind of assumed that, like basically all the Hisui Pokemon are going to be in the new game, at least as transfer Pokemon. But for instance, Sliggoo will not evolve into, or sorry, Goomy will not evolve into Hisuian Sliggoo. They'll just evolve into regular Sliggoo. Which is, we expected that's how that's going to work, obviously, but it's still a little disappointing. Hopefully there'll be some way at some point to do some of that stuff. We're kind of hoping in DLC, I guess. It was, there was something that got leaked about the DLC, that there might actually be basically a PK Hex editor in one of the DLC. Or not, kind of like that. Basically, there might be a way to, change, like, the IVs of a Pokemon and actually, like, set them rather than just use bottle caps. We'll see. That kind of seems like a little out there, to be honest. So I'm not sure if I really believe it just yet, but, you know, we'll see. It'd be cool if it does. I don't think, obviously, it'll be able to change, like, if a Pokemon's shiny or not, but just being able to set your IVs instead of your only way to do that is either breeding, or to affect that is either breed or use bottle caps, which bottle caps suck because, one, the Pokemon has to be level 100. Why are there, like, 4 different types of Pokemon in here? Jesus. I think that, that Onix is just a event thing. Or not an event, but, like, a story thing. But yeah, the other thing that sucks about bottle caps, you have to be level 100, which is just like, anything online competitive is level 50 anyways. So, like, why do you have to be level 100? Just set it to level, you know, have to be at least level 50 to use a bottle cap. Granted, if it's anything like Sword and Shield were, Sword and Shield gave out XP candy like it was, well, candy. So it's, you know, not going to be a big deal, hopefully, but... For a second, I was mildly confused there because I was like, wait a second. I thought that was shiny for some reason, even though shiny Weirdeer is, or Stantler rather. I always call Stantler Weirdeer now. Probably because who the fuck cares about Stantler? God, now I forgot what I was about to talk about. Alright, I think that's everything I cared to look at. Like to be able to lower Pokemon level to... That'd be interesting. I don't know if they'll go... I don't know. Maybe they'll let you reduce the level. I definitely don't think they'll let you increase the level without using rare candies or XP candies or something, but... It would be neat if they let you reduce the level at will. I can't really think of why they wouldn't let you do that. Well, none of that I really care about, so I guess we'll just go check on the unknown real quick. Oh, another thing, I guess. I don't think this is too much of a spoiler about anything. Though it is confirmed, I believe, that there's 400 Pokemon again. So like Sword and Shield. So we're gonna have, you know, not the full dex again. Well, 400 in the game, and then there's also gonna be a bunch of transfer Pokemon. But until home updates, that doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think that's fine. There's, I mean, pretty much all the new Pokemon are leaked. I think all the Pokemon, all the Pokemon in game in general are leaked, but also the new Pokemon. Ooh, I like all of these. Let me go check Chimchar, and then we'll check. Yeah, we'll check the mountain, and then we'll check the Mirelands. But yeah, like all the new Pokemon, I don't know. The new Pokemon are interesting, but some of them are, like, all of them I think are... I shouldn't say all of them, but a lot of them are, like, very interesting designs, at least. Won't go so far as to say is they're good, but they, you know, there's a lot of interesting stuff there. Nice to use Pokemon from older generations that level is creeped up on, lower it, so that, yeah, that would be nice. That you can use old Pokemon, but like on a new playthrough or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like just as excited as I was before all the new information got leaked, which is kind of impressive because there are some things that are a little annoying. I mean, the fact that, you know, customization, even though we kind of knew this would be the case, but the customization is, like, the trainer customization is kind of crap. I mean, in terms of, like, facial stuff, there's a ton more. But there's basically 4 outfits that you can choose from, which is just, like, so stupid. Hey, we, like, have this, you know, this thing that everyone is either they don't care or they absolutely love. So we're going to go ahead and completely take it away from all of you. Thanks, Game Freak. Going to be upgrade BS on DLC. I don't think so. They might add more outfits, but I don't think it'll be like it's more like BDSP basically, where there's just like a couple outfit sets that you can't really customize at all. And I don't know. They could do something with DLC for that, but I don't know how that would end up working out. Because, like, yeah, they've done, you know, the stuff, like, they added following Pokemon in Isle of Armor, and then it continued in Crown Tundra. Be DLC you get to unlock. Well, yeah, but I mean, that's kind of expected. They'll add more outfits in DLC. The problem is you can't modify the outfits at all. It's not like Sword and Shield where you can, you know, you can choose what shirt and what pants and stuff like that. Again, the, like, overall customization for, like, the character's face and stuff is, there's a lot more that you can do, which is good. Feel like the actual outfit's more important, though. I don't know. Because, like, most of the time, you're going to be looking at your character like this. So you're going to see their hair and their outfit. And you can change the hair, you can change the hat, you can change the overall outfit, but you can't, like, choose how it's going to look. Or you can't, you know, pick different pieces of it. There are a bunch of accessories, though, so we'll see. It's just annoying that it's literally, there's just a, there's like a school uniform, basically. What's up, Nix? Welcome to the stream. How am I? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? Just working on some, some chill Legends Arceus shiny hunting. Well, we have 4 more days, basically, until the games come out, the new games. So, alright, what do I need here? I think Gligar I definitely need Rotom. I need a whole fleet of Rotom, actually, eventually. Gligar. I think, do I have a Gligar or a Gliscor? I think I have one or the other. I don't think I know I don't have both. I do need Gligar, okay. Doing some shiny hunting too, nice. But yeah, there's a couple things with the new games that we've seen so far that I'm not thrilled about, but overall I'm still pretty damn excited, and a lot of things we have seen I'm either excited or at least relieved about. Let's go check on the Rotom first. Like, knowing that breeding is basically back in the game, just a little bit different, is very nice. What was my last shiny? That's a good question. My last shiny in this, I think, was Krogunk. I don't think I've gotten anything since then. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, we'll cut over so we can go get the Hippopotas, and then I'll figure out what are the rest of this stuff I still need. My last shiny overall, I think, was probably my, oh, it was my Ditto that I got in BDSP a few days ago. I finally went back and redid that hunt after I failed it the first time. So I finally have a shiny Ditto, so I don't ever have to worry about that again. Being one of the few Pokemon that I can't breed for, so very happy to finally have that. Finally got your shiny Oshawott Evo. Nice. Do you mean just like the just Duat or Samurott, or do you mean like the whole evolution line? Either way, congrats. I was fortunate to already have I had already gotten the whole evolution line for Oshawott from Pokemon Go, and then when this game came out, I was able to get another Oshawott for Hisu and Samurott. Just one of the 3. Nice. It'd be great if I could see them. I don't think I need a Clefairy at all, right? Don't need it there. It doesn't have a different form for the different sexes. Okay. I'm almost certain I do need a Gabite, though. Yeah. You got a shiny Alpha Cyndaquil? Nice. Oh, and the whole Rowlet line done. Yeah, this game is fantastic for getting shinies. And I believe, again, I only saw it once, and I haven't seen anyone else confirm it, but I do believe that, I saw someone say that, outbreaks are going to be in Scarlet and Violet, so I'm sure the odds won't be as good, or it'll be like how this game was updated, where there's not really a way to reset them. So that way you can just constantly repeat them until you get the shiny, but even then, I mean, the odds are still going to be very good, I think. Actually, these should run away, right? Because I think I need a shiny Cleffa. Actually, let me check before I waste too much time with this. I might already have one. Oh, I do already have a shiny Cleffa. Okay, and I don't need another one, right? Because there's not any difference in these evolutions? Or in these, between the male and the female? Does not look like it. Okay, never mind. I won't waste any more time here. You don't do the reset anyways. Well, if you don't, if you didn't have, like, a copy of Legends Arceus before that update went out, you can't, there'd be no way to do it anyways. I actually took my sweet dear time updating this game because I was still working on a lot of those. Basically, I wanted to try and get every new Pokemon that was in this game, which was basically the new evolutions, and the, all the Hisuian forms, which I did do. The only ones that I couldn't do before I had updated were the starters. So, Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott, and that was just because they weren't in the normal, or they still aren't in the normal outbreaks, they're only in the mass outbreaks. It doesn't change anything, yeah. I mean, and we'll see, maybe we'll be able to reset them again, but they'll reduce the odds, or make it less likely that you'll get shinies. Because the odds on this were pretty damn good before that. Like, I get why they made it so you couldn't do that anymore. And I am glad they at least introduced mass outbreaks. So that way, you know, we did get something back in return. Okay, who all do I need to check here? Quilava, Hippopotas, Goomy for sure. And down here, right on, Goomy again, Hippopotas again. And then we'll probably travel up the settlement there and go back down to Licky Tongue. Actually, we can go Goomy to Licky Tongue and then come back over here. Okay. The odds in Arceus are ridiculously high. Well, part of that is also that the because you can see the shininess in the overworld, so you're just like, it's not like, you know, in the older games where you have to, it's only when you battle a Pokemon when you find out. So, like, just, like, running around, you just, like, you can happen upon shinies, which is awesome. About 1 in 150. I think that's about what it was with the, with outbreaks. So, normal Pokemon, like, so just, like, not these guys, I guess, but, like, let's say, if I can find another Pokemon. There we go. So, this Zubat, for instance, it still has a base odds without Shiny Charm would be or without any of the modifiers, is like 1 in 4,000 still. I think even with the Shiny Charm and stuff, it only gets down to about 1 in like 500, maybe? I forget exactly what it works out to be. And then the mass outbreaks, they have about like a 1 in 250 to 1 in 300 odds. But yeah, the normal Pokemon just like wandering around in the world without outbreaks and stuff are much higher than 1 in 150. But the fact that you can just, you know, without actually encountering a Pokemon, just like stumble upon a shiny, means that you know, it seems like they're a lot more common than in the past. Do I have to make them run away? I might have to make them run away. But because we'll be able to see shinies in the overworld in Scarlet and Violet, but they won't. Oh my god. Man, I hope they fix this in the new games with Pokemon that, like, the AI just being weird. It just doesn't seem that high, you think? How do you mean by that? If it doesn't seem like high as in 1 in whatever, yeah, it's just because so many Pokemon spawn. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, so we'll be able to see shinies in the overworld. But there is no, like, sound effect and there is no particle effect, at least as of yet. Unless they decide to introduce that as an update soon, which I really hope they do. But I get the feeling that's an intentional decision by a Game Freak to leave that out, which sucks. But yeah, so if, like, you'll be able to see that the colors are different, but there won't be anything that, like, draws your attention to it besides that. There won't be a sound effect, there is no animation or whatever, until you get into the battle. Once you get into a battle with them, then there will be. Got 3 shinies in the span of about 10 minutes. Yeah, you can definitely get a shit ton of shinies really quick. I'm not gonna worry about these guys. I don't care too much. I do still need a licky, but I don't feel like dealing with it right now. But yeah, I don't know if it's been actually data mined, like, what the shiny odds, like, what things are going to affect them and stuff in the new games. I would imagine there's people trying to figure that out, but I don't know if anyone's actually gotten that information out of the new games yet. And it could be a thing that maybe they, you know, it's only in, or not only in, because I would imagine somehow you'll be able to, they'll be able to data mine it, but it could be a thing that maybe it'll just be in, like, a strategy guide or something. We'll see. But I'm definitely interested to find out what the odds are going to be. I guess technically I don't even know right now if Shiny Charm is even back, but I'm sure it will be. That would be a weird one to get rid of. Although there is the new the sandwiches. One of the effects that they can have is they increase your shiny rate, so got so many shiny alpha Pokemon already. Yeah, I feel like I've definitely had bad luck with shiny alphas. I only got 1 in all my playthrough of this game. It was actually pretty early on. It was one of the, like, 3rd Pokemon I hunted for. I got a shiny alpha Dustox, which was awesome. Did I actually go to Rhyhorn? Well, oh well. Tell you now. But yeah, I feel like I saw a lot of people get a lot of shiny alphas, which, you know, awesome for them. Fortunately, I'm not too worried about the alphas, to be honest. I would like to get Alpha Unown, which, speaking of, I'll go check on that right now. But even that, I'm not too worried about it getting them as shinies. There we go. Nope. Let me just clear the marker. That didn't clear it, jackass. Okay, try that again. Honestly, I'm not even sure how much I care about getting the all the unknown as alphas to move into my living decks. Like, I was like kind of interested in doing it, and I am most of the way there on doing that, so I probably should just finish it. But like, it is a thing where it's like, well, if alphas aren't gonna be in like future games, then do I really care at all? Kind of like with whatchamacallit, the G-Max Pokemon, or like, you know, Megas or whatever. It's kind of thing where it's like, well, if the mechanic ain't coming back, then I kind of don't care about getting them all. Your first shiny was a static Alpha Blissey at full odds. Holy shit, that's pretty good. My only one that I got kind of like that is on my second playthrough, the first Kricketot that you like encounter, like as soon as you cross the bridge the first time in the Obsidian Fieldlands. I got that as a let me just go, speaking of the Fieldlands, let me just go here just so I can get a new batch here. But yeah, that thing on my second playthrough, the very first one that you see was a shiny, which was pretty cool. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to explore more Pokemon in a few days here. See new shinies, stuff like that. I will say the shiny for Koraidon, the Scarlet Legendary, got leaked. Or, not leaked, but data mined, because there's not really a way to get it legit, because it's assumed that it's going to be shiny locked. I think it's been confirmed to be shiny locked as well. Alpha Psyduck over there. But because the files are in like the game data, someone was able to make one spawn in, I guess. And yeah, anyways, that shiny looks freaking sick. Some of the shinies have looked pretty good so far. Some of them have been like revealed. The last one was Sliggoo, and that thing's massive. Yeah. Sliggoo is not a small Pokemon when it's in alpha, that's for sure. Oh, and something else that I was, I kind of assumed this would be the case, but it wasn't confirmed yet, but it was, people have figured out that you will be able to, change the, terrestrialized type of your Pokemon in the new games, which, thank God, I was kind of worried you weren't going to be able to do that, and that was going to be very annoying. Though I do wonder how that's going to interact with, like, the Pikachu that you get as a pre-order bonus. Or I guess it's not a pre-order, but it's like an early purchase bonus. If you buy the game before, like, February, you get a Pikachu with the flying terrestrialized type. Which I think it was said that that's supposed to be, like, not normally available, but if you can just change the type, then I don't know how that's going to work. It might be possible that I just completely misread that or something, too. Do I need Chansey at all? I think I need a Blissey, don't I? I think I have a Chansey. I think I need a Blissey, though. Yeah, have Chansey. Do I have a Happiny? Might not. What gen was Happiny? Don't think I have a Blissey. I think I would see it on here. Maybe not, though. Hold on. I guess Happiny doesn't matter, right? Because I can't unevolve the Chansey. Okay, I do need a Blissey. But do I need a Happiny? God, I feel like I do. Or I feel like I... whatever. I don't care. I don't have to look very hard for it. I did just save, but let me just go ahead and save again for my own, insanity. Where is it? Oh, okay, we'll go to the other, camp then. Could also be the case that Pokemon can only have certain types. That is true. I didn't look too much into the changing stuff, so that could be the case that, like, some, certain species only have certain ones available. I don't know. We'll see. I've kind of, like, already seen enough about the stuff that, like, I'm satisfied and I don't really feel like I need to look into it anymore. God, why are there... You know, I would try and, like, make these run away, but there's so many aggressive Pokemon around, I'm just gonna reset and just go back to... and check the, mass outbreak in the, field lands. I don't want to deal with trying to not piss off the Gengar or the Haunter and the Parasect. But yeah, now that, like, I know that, like, breeding is actually in the game and not, like, some really miserable, awful mechanic like it seemed like it was gonna be, it's kind of like, well, I don't know, kind of don't care. I'll just experience the game when it comes out. I just kind of really wanted to know if, you know, breeding, because I know a lot of shiny hunting. I really like the breeding mechanic. I wonder how much we'll be able to do with that too, with regards to like yeah, we can save in here. The fact that you can like just stand still and, you know, basically AFK and the eggs will spawn and then you can collect a bunch at once. I wonder how many of those can stack up that you can collect at once. Okay, need Cricketot, Luxio. Luxio and that Abra are in the same spot as they were before. So we'll probably come down, hit those, hit Wurmple, then double back. I do need Kadabra. I just don't really want to deal with it, but I guess we'll check it. I'll probably check it last just because I just don't want to. Okay, there it is. God, I was really confusing. I was like, where is this marker at? Like, I should be able to see it, but no, it's because it was still further behind me. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what the Terra stuff does for competitive and whatnot. And like how the new Pokemon are going to affect that. Especially being that we are going to be reduced to or, you know, we'll be at a 400 Pokemon roster again. Like when Sword and Shield launched. Be right back, gonna get something to eat. No worries, man. Keep the stream open. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. That was a tree. Also, I wonder if... I would assume that when you're flying with the mount Pokemon, the legendaries basically, I assume that's going to count as steps for hatching. So that can make it super easy to hatch stuff. You can just fly in circles around the map. I'd not even worry about, like, encountering or anything. Hell, you could probably just rubber band your controller at that point. I guess you could probably just do that in Sword normally, but... yeah, I guess you have to swap out eggs anyways. But still, it'll be nice to not have to worry about that. Got some coffee. Nice. Alright, everyone run away. Go on. Oh my god. Man, I really hope that's been fixed in the new games. That is such an annoying thing. Just the weird, like, AI breaking for the wild Pokemon is just... like, you can work around it, but... please. Although I guess it doesn't really matter because the Pokemon are in the overworld, but you still have to battle them, so... I guess maybe it'd be a good thing if the AI breaks, because I don't have to worry about a shiny getting away from me. I wonder if they'll, like, still have... I guess they probably will still have, you know, some Pokemon will be skittish and stuff, like the, what was the thing? Wimpod or whatever? The one that evolves into Glossopod. That thing you couldn't, like... you had to have a bike to get anywhere near it in Sword and Shield, it felt like. Or else it would just end up running away on you. I did not know that a Munchlax spawns up here. Huh? Okay. I'm not complaining. I don't need it right now, but that's... I never realized that. Oh, that is an Alpha Weirdeer. Too bad I don't really care about alphas at this point. If this was, when I was first playing the game, I would be a lot more excited to catch that, though, that's for sure. I actually, like, went out of my way to go catch a, Alpha Stantler. I guess that wasn't very hard, though, because I think there was a predetermined spawn point for Alpha Stantler, but, like, that was something I specifically hunted for, when the games came out. Not a shiny version, but an alpha nonetheless. Raichu. Where's the other Pikachu. I don't think it matters, because I think I would have heard the effect go off if it was shiny, but there it is, hiding in the shadow of the tree. Jesus. Really did not want me to see it. It's not going to let me fast travel. Yeah, because I'm being targeted. Damn it. Alright. Come on. There we go. Let's be faster to fast travel over here and go to the Kadabra. I do have this whole evolution line done. I think. Pretty sure I do. But either way, there's also the whole evolution line also has different versions for male and female, so. But I'm not hearing a fourth. Yeah, okay. Oh well. Oh god, I really need to work on my other playthrough of this game more. I still need to go and get my other form of, or another Enamorus so I can have both forms. Actually, with the way that the super effective .gg Pokedex tracker is set up, I actually need 2 more, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm sure at some point in the next gen of games, we'll be able to catch an Amorous again. But we'll just have to see. It is, like, in the files for the new games. It is transferable, but there's no way to catch it. At least as of yet. We'll see if maybe it'll be in DLC. Maybe we'll have another Dynamax Adventures type thing. Although, being that it's already been, like, you know, that, like, editor thing for your Pokemon stats was kind of already leaked. Though, you know, that also could just be entirely bullshit, who knows. It kind of makes me think that maybe there won't be anything like that in the DLC, because, or the, anything like Dynamax Adventures, that is, in the DLC, because, I don't know. But we'll see. It does kind of annoy me that they've already worked on, like, that editor thing, but they're saving it for DLC. Like, I understand that sometimes, you know, you start picking at stuff like that before the game's out because you kind of just have to have some of the framework there to just to be there to even support it later on, but I feel like that is something that probably isn't too hard to make, and probably doesn't need, like, any prerequisite files inside the game. Seems like something you could probably easily add in DLC, so, like, come on. But I'm complaining about that even though I will probably also buy both Scarlet and Violet now, so, you know. Maybe not the wisest thing for me to complain about when I'm absolutely part of the problem with Game Freak taking advantage of its audience. Oh, Alpha Wurmple. Nice. Man, going this way was probably not any faster than just using a fast travel. Oh well. Yeah, I think the Alpha Stantler is over here somewhere? Maybe I'm wrong about that. I would have sworn there was an Alpha over here somewhere. Is it up here? Ah, there he is, okay. Getting my spawns mixed up. Yeah, I think we'll go down here. Do I need another Bidoof? I do. I need one for a barrel anyways. So yeah, we'll just swing up and then cut back down, I guess. And then I guess we'll just go back to the beginning and go check on that Baniri in the top left. Come on. It's kind of funny how I for like one stream left the cap off of my drink. Because it was like, I'm tired of always having to take this thing off every time I want to drink. And then the very first stream I tried to do that, I fucking immediately knocked it over. Or I didn't even knock it over, but I just bumped it and it fucking threw liquid everywhere. So now I can't do that anymore because I don't feel like dealing with that again. I actually almost did it earlier with my other drink as well. Alright. I hope I get something shiny tonight. I'm not too worried if I don't. This isn't really supposed to be like a crazy hunt or anything. I'm just trying to pick out something before the new games come out. I think tomorrow I might do some organizing of boxes in a Pokemon Home. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I don't care to actually, like, make those move. I'm not even going to check that Staravia. I don't feel like going up the mountain. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I won't be streaming at all. And then Thursday, I believe the game comes out at, or the games, as it were, come out at like 10 p.m. my time on Thursday night. So I'm just gonna basically try and start streaming right then. Probably need to let my work know that I have a kind of hard out that I need to be clocked out by, of like 9:15 or something. Just so I have a little bit of time to like eat something and actually get the stream set up and whatnot. I think Baniri will just run away, right? Yeah. Of course it does. I already encountered one of these during the stream. Jesus. Anyways. But yeah, then we're just going to go in hard on the new games. Oh. Hi, Lopunny. I think Lopunny does like one attack and then it runs away. Kind of seems like it. I think it's everything's done spawning, but we'll check. Yep, there it goes. But yeah, I think Thursday I'll probably stream until I'm like too tired to keep streaming. Or just, you know, it's kind of thing where it's just like, okay, I should probably wrap up now. And then Friday will probably just be kind of like a normal length stream. And then Saturday, though, I have requested and it is confirmed that I have that day off of work. So I'm just going to pretty much once I'm awake and like actually like ready to stream it all, then I'm just going to start streaming. We'll probably go as long as I can, honestly. Like some of these not really spooked, and they're not like running away as much as they should be. Yeah, I'm not sure how fast I'm going to actually be able to get through the new games. Because the, you know, just, I have no idea how long the story and stuff is going to be. I would kind of like to you know, have, like, the main game done and be able to do some sort of shiny hunt within, like, you know, a week of the game coming out. Jesus, 3 Lopunny, really? But we'll see what happens with that. I'm not really as worried about doing that because being that I'll probably need Pokemon Home to be out before I'll be able to actually get my Shiny Charm at all. Or Pokemon Home be updated before I can get my Shiny Charm at all. So I'm not really as concerned about like trying to Shiny Hunt really early into that game coming out. Or those games. It's one game. It's one game with like 2 slightly different versions. But I do want to try and do some shiny hunts early. Just to, you know, do something for that. Not have it be like this game where I took like 3 weeks before I finally got to the point where, well, I guess that's not true. I was doing a little bit of shiny hunting pretty early on in this game. Long before I like even completed the story, because the odds were just so good in Outbreaks that you really didn't need the shiny charm at all. Alright, well, nothing on this one. Hopefully we get something, though. Though, it would be pretty on brand for me to, what is my computer? God, this laptop is such a piece of fucking shit. Whatever, I'll mess with that later. Fucking, the Windows Security Center stuff has been freaking out since I turned it on tonight. Which is just weird because I've never had an issue with any of that stuff freaking out. I don't know why it is all of a sudden today. I'll have to, dig into some of that. Also, I just realized something. Thank you next for following. I don't think my alert... Oh, that's why. I'm fucking stupid. I disabled my alerts. Here, let me go ahead. Is there an easy way to replay an alert? There's not an easy way to replay an alert. Okay. Sorry about that. I was wondering why my pop-ups weren't coming in for, like, the, some of the information. I had accidentally, I had turned off all, like, the shiny hunting stuff for this, scene. And, I had accidentally turned off the alerts as well. My bad. But thank you, Nix, for following. Do appreciate it. There is supposed to be an alert that plays. Glad I noticed that. Ooh, Pichu. I do need a Pichu. Probably should have seen where that's spawning before I came in, just so I can be closer, but oh well. Oh, it's pretty close anyways. This was the right spot. Yeah, I'll probably go for like another... Oh, I forgot that Pichu sometimes attacks. I'll probably go for like another 45 minutes or so tonight. Not a very long stream, nothing too... Glad I saved. Is this one that, like, will always run away? Ow. Because, like, Wurmple, for instance, if you spook it, it will just, like, run away. I think, or maybe that one that I had like, pre-spooked or something. Anyways. I'm fine with losing the charm. I can go buy another one. I can, like, not even tell if that's a different shade of anything. Alright, well, we got our shiny. Maybe I won't go another 45 minutes. I wasn't expecting to actually, like, get something. To be honest. Ah, okay, I can kind of tell a difference from here. It's a little bit more, like, brownish instead of, like, light yellow. Fuck it. That's gonna make it run away. Almost certainly. It's okay, that's why we saved. Well, it's not running away yet. That's awesome, though. That wraps up my, my Pikachu evolution line. At least for, like, the normal National Dex stuff. It doesn't help me with the, whatchamacallit. Like, all the alternate forms and stuff, but the base National Dex, I have the entire Pikachu line now. That's what I get for trying to use a fucking jet ball, man. Those things never work properly for me. Okay, fuck it. Okay, I guess we can keep running them away. That one's attacking. Almost hit me, too. The other one in the back is attacking as well. Just want to see if there's going to be any more shinies here. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Fuck. Alright. Oh, it didn't actually, like, paralyze me, though. It just kind of annoyed me. Oh, come on. I thought it was moving faster than it was. Man, it would be really embarrassing to get knocked out after catching the shiny. I think I would probably... depends on what I lose, to be honest. I'd probably just keep the shiny and not worry about resetting. Oh my god, please. Just run away. Oh, I was starting the roll animation. Hold on. Hold on. I disagree, game. It was only like one frame of the animation, but that should have been an iframe starting there. Come on. Alright, this one's just gonna run. I don't think any more are gonna spawn. Oh, there's one more over there. Damn it. I think they're done spawning, but I just want to make sure. Ow. I want to make sure. Run away, please. Hello. Yes. Okay. Let's go and piss you off. And of course, this one's gonna attack now. Okay. Oh, come on, game. I think that other one finally, like, ran? Seems like. Okay. Let me go. Hey, there's those pop-ins. I think those numbers, no, those numbers are not correct. I have gotten a couple more of the regional form shinies. Let me talk to him because he will tell me to see my Pokemon. That's a shiny. Hell yes. Oh, that makes me so happy. Alright, well, we'll do a couple more, like, mass outbreaks. Let me go ahead and save again. I just realized I have as many unique species of shiny Pokemon as there are species of Pokemon in this game. Because there's 242 Pokemon in this game. I just realized, like, looking at that screen that came up. That's awesome. I hadn't even thought about that. Obviously, they aren't all from this game, but... Yep, there we go. 242. Might be 243 now, actually. Yeah, because that... Never mind. I have more shiny Pokemon than there are Pokemon in this game. Nice. That does remind me. I did actually test my... Don't care. All right. Off to the Highlands we go. I did test a little bit of the shiny... trying to get the Alolan forms of shinies. Now that we know that breeding is actually in... Scarlet and Violet. I'm not worried about, like, breeding for Alolan Grimer. So, currently with the games that I have or will be coming out very soon, I will be able to get all of the Alolan forms of shiny. So I'll probably work on that kind of first, to be honest. But I will need to do, like, the hunting and Let's Go Eevee for that. Alright, so I know I need an Elekid. I need goodbye, need mischievous. Don't think there's alternate sex forms of Yeah, there's nothing in that line. I'm like cold as shit. I don't want to put on a jacket because honestly, this might be my last hunt of the night. Just because it's cold and I need to go to the bathroom, to be honest. But we'll get through this one. God, there's really not much in this one that I need, honestly. Do I need Electabuzz? I know I have Electivire. Do I have Electabuzz? I do not have Electabuzz. Okay. So, Elekid, basically just write down this line. And then come down to Electabuzz, and that's it. Wow, okay. That makes it really easy, actually. I forget, does Elekid fight back, or does it just run away? I guess we'll find out in 1 second. Except there's an Electabuzz. Well, we'll see. Nope, they actually fight. Okay. Check a bite. A lot of these are Pokemon that I do already have shinies of. But I do want like the versions for the other sex, just because since I am doing like the full like alternate form decks and everything, or at least as much as reasonable, I figure I might as well pick up some of those shiny if I can. I forget these run away, but they're ghost Pokemon, so, or they're like Pokemon that phase in and out of being visible, so they're like a pain in the ass to actually hunt. Like Abra. Abra is a pain in the ass because it's so easy to like not notice the shiny because of that. Okay, nothing there. Well, let's go check on Electabuzz. I think we'll wrap up for the night. That's awesome. I'm so happy I actually got a shiny. I was really expecting to just not get a shiny out of this tonight. My luck with hunting on stream in this game, the last couple times anyways, has been not stellar. But we got a new shiny, so I cannot complain in any way. Okay, well. Let me just come over here, I guess, since we're out of... Alright, here, let me just fly over to the camp. We'll wrap up. I will need a reset, so I need to, like, not save, but it should be okay. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up there. So like I said, we'll stream tomorrow. I think we're just gonna do Pokemon Home, like organizing stuff. Just an organization and chill. It's possible maybe I'll play this. And then we'll do that on Monday. We'll see. We'll just see. Because I do kind of want to have the 3 days off, but 3 days off of streaming, that is, just to be fully like energized for the new games. But also I didn't stream yesterday or Thursday, so but I wasn't expecting to get that Ditto so fast. I really thought that was going to be a hunt that takes me like 3+ streams. Not complaining though. But yeah, anyways, tomorrow, probably around, so it's currently like 2:30 a.m. my time. I'll probably be starting streaming around 10:30 p.m. So today, actually, technically. Yeah, so whatever conversion you need to do for your time. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, by the way, that doesn't matter to you. But hey, come check out the Twitch stream. You get to watch everything live. And you get to see the shinies live, which is awesome. And when, when we start playing the new games, I mean, right when the game hits live in Scarlet and Violet, that is. When they hit live for the US, I'll be streaming them. If you're watching on Twitch, either, watching the stream or watching the VOD afterwards, come check out the YouTube channel. Both of those, by the way, now are both Panicos Gaming. That's just the name on both of them. YouTube.com/ at Panicos Gaming and Twitch.tv/ Panicos Gaming with the underscore. There should be links as well in both the profiles. But yeah, check out the YouTube channel. The VODs are in higher quality, and they don't ever go down. If YouTube takes them down, then I'm SOL. But there isn't like a 7-day limit for them going down. But yeah, regardless of where you're watching, thank you for doing so. I do definitely appreciate it. yeah, we'll be streaming again tomorrow. And then probably for the last time before the new games come out. So thank you. I'll see you guys next time.